What's going on, everybody? Your old pal Rapid Dave back with Alan.
What's up?
And welcome to Strikeout Beer. We're up for our quick beer review tonight. We are doing equal parts brewing Lagerbier, a German-style Pilsner.
Oh,
4.9% alcohol by volume, and that's it. Nothing else is known about this secret, top secret classified beer.
it's got an average score of 3.78 out of 2,359 reviews on Untapped, and it says no IBUs. So,
Oh, boy. Chris, and it did say Crispy Boy at the bottom, and it had a date. I'll tell you the date here in a second once I top you off.
I can tell you Tyler A said fine and gave it three stars.
Three camels and a Shar-Pei. Let's see, Crispy Boy 126.21. So we could be dealing with an old beer on our hands, and that makes me somewhat excited, but also somewhat sad because I like Crispy Boys.
It almost looks like that Mexican style lager that we just had.
Yeah, it's got similar colors.
That
With it being a
real
German
light
style
style.
Pilsner, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this light golden color, not transparent. It's going to have a little bit of haze to it, not perfect clarity.
It's not bad.
I'm loving life right now.
Joseph F said slow pour makes for an interesting experience and gave it 4 stars.
Well, I quick poured both. Yeah, no problem at all. Had to put it in both little mini, what are these things called? Snifters?
Yeah, something like that.
So like initially, so it's super clean, super crisp. I think it's actually a little bit too crisp. It's a little too clean. For a German style Pilsner, there's a little bit there's some certain flavors you're looking for. And this has subtle notes of those.
Your German style are normally a little bit darker though, too, right? They're not as light.
German style Pilsner. Yeah, it could be just a little bit darker, maybe a little bit more yellow,
right?
more golden.
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, right? We don't really know a lot about I don't know. I know a lot about Pilsners. I like Pilsners. I drink a lot of Pilsners. I've had a lot of Pilsners at all these different breweries around here and international as well. So it's like, that's just one of the things that I really enjoy. And it's because it is usually a little bit crisp. It's a very good, easy drinking beer, usually low ABV. And it's something you could sit back and just enjoy.
Yeah.
This one is just a little bit different than what we're used to, but it has been in this can, it says, since 2021, January of 2021.
It's a little bit over a year old. And I'll tell you who else liked it was Hugh. He said so good.
You just read the
and
notes.
Gave it a 4.25.
4.25.
Yeah.
I wish we could get Hugh on the horn and find out why he went 4.25, not 4.5, or not 4 even. I don't know.
But yeah, that's pretty delicious. That's good. Again, this is another crushable one, right?
Right. This is one you're going to sit there and you can have it on a nice hot day, sunny day or whatever. You're not going to be worried about it, especially with low ABV. What did I say? 4.9. Yeah. 4.9%. You're getting some good flavor. I love the can art. Did you see this?
I love the can. Yeah, the can's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the can art's it's legit. I like all that. I don't know what the hell they call it, but I like that.
I will tell you, Hugh has checked this beer in multiple times. Can we get Hugh on the horn? He checked it in and posted a picture of his backyard where he says it's a 10x10 umbrella and 160 pounds of sand in the base beer. He also checked in another time and said, and another one for good measure.
I think we're good. I think we're good there. We don't need to see anymore. I think we're fine. Why don't you finish it up?
Just letting you know, Hugh enjoys the beer.
Hugh really likes the beer. Or
so
maybe
shout out to Hugh.
Or maybe he bought a 4-pack and checked every single one of them in.
Well, one of them he had on tap. So some he's had in the can, some he's had on tap.
Oh, so he's from the Houston area, it looks like, or he's visited. He's been there at least once that we know of.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a pretty nice looking backyard, nice little setup with some chairs, a nice table, and an umbrella. I mean, let me just.
I don't know why I was sitting there for a second, and I was like,
that. I mean,
I was sitting there for a second.
I would sit there and drink some beers,
and we were watching Bill Burr, and then like some lady that was pretty much just duetting Bill Burr and just sitting there smiling the whole time
and agreeing.
And I was like, you know what? We need another beer. And boy, it did not turn out the way I thought it was going to.
Is it?
Shout out to Hugh.
Better than you thought?
Shout out Hugh. He was on fire. Yeah. Just sitting out back, and Alan loves his backyard.
I mean,
it's got a nice setup.
It's got a nice little setup. If you throw a fire pit in the middle of there instead of that table, nice little, a fall night, you got yourself a good time. That's what you got.
Jeez. Yeah, as you can tell, this beer is absolutely crushable. We're just sitting back talking, chatting. It puts you in like just easy mode, right? It's not. You're not thinking about the beer. You're not thinking about anything. You're just enjoying the beer and having a conversation. You're able to sit there and just, you know what I mean? If you're sitting there drinking say a higher IBU beer or something like that, or a stout or anything, right? Anything that's like, super high on the booze or super high on the IBUs, you know the whole time that you're drinking that beer, that, you know what I mean? It's not a bad thing either. So some people, you want to sit down, you want to sip on a little something or whatever, but for us, if we're sitting around BSing, just talking, having a conversation, we're probably just going to be drinking a lighter beer. And so that's what we're doing right now. Just easy drinking. So
this is walking your kids through the neighborhood on Halloween while they're trick-or-treating and you're knocking back a few.
That's one thing I miss.
This way you don't get lost.
It's way too early to talk about Halloween. But yeah, I throw like a 6-pack of beer in my backpack and go rolling around saying hi to everybody. Hey, you want to get me friendly in the neighborhood? Put a beer in my hand.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to anybody or whatever. And then that was the year we had Jason walking around Mike Myers. We had a dude dressed up like Michael Myers, just kind of cutting through houses and walking around a little slow and stuff. I'm pretty sure I know who it is though, but God, it scared the piss out of me a couple times.
Was it Francis? Because you just pointed at him.
It's not Francis. It was the dude down the street, but yeah.
I don't trust that guy.
All right. So again, equal parts Brewing Loggerbier, German style Pilsner, 4.9% alcohol by volume. And I'm going to give you a thumbs up. If you can get your hands on this beer, you definitely want to try it. It's a great crushable beer.
Go and get you some. It's good and good for you. And on that note, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.